how are they doing? And what about that guy that was missing his face? They're like, oh, he's over there. And so I walk over, and this person is out of surgery and sleeping at the time, or whatever, just was not awake. And I'm looking at him, and I'm looking at his face, like he had a face again. I'm like, what kind of wizardry is this? And I guess, and then I talked to the doctor, and ended up, what happened was this was an IED blast, and these were Afghan police. And unfortunately, these guys were most of the time out there with no armored vehicles whatsoever. They were driving Toyota Hiluxes, which are badass trucks, but they don't stand a chance against an IED blast. And basically what happened, the concussion from the blast the pressure was so great that it literally like ripped his face up over his chin or over his forehead and back over his head like a hood. And so his face was still there when I was looking at him, but I didn't see it. So basically the doctors pulled it back down, stitched him all back around, and his face was normal. He just had a gnarly set of stitches all the way around from ear to ear. And it was probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life that this guy was back. His face was there, because I was thinking initially, like, how is this guy going to live without a face? And there he was. He was all put back together. And the doc said, he's like, I reattach as many nerves as possible. However, he's going to have some feeling issues in his face. I'm like, who gives a crap? He's got his face, But that was pretty gnarly. I think if the guy would have died or his face was completely gone, I don't know, I probably would have felt differently after the fact. But the fact that it was like magic that the doctors were able to actually put this dude back together, and it was pretty awesome to see this. And the Air Force crew learned a very hard lesson that day too.